Did you know more Americans will die of cancer in the next 14 months than have died from every war that the U.S. has fought combined? Cancer has escalated to epidemic proportions over recent decades, with lifetime risks in the United States now reaching 1 in 2 for men and 1 in 3 for women.
I've been very sad, but I'm also very hopeful, very, very hopeful.
Think about going to high school and going to college, then I want to live in Philadelphia.
Each year, approximately 12,500 American children are diagnosed with cancer. Cancer now kills more children between the ages 3 and 14 than any other illness. America, do you know what you're eating? Scientific evidence suggests that about 1/3 of the 565,650 cancer deaths expected to occur in 2008 will be related to what we eat, what we drink, and how we prepare our food. Pesticides found on our fruits and vegetables are ranked as one of the top 3 environmental cancer risks today. A person eating the USDA's recommendation of 5 servings of fruits and vegetables per day will eat illegal pesticides at least 75 times per year. Red meat contains an abundance of antibiotics, hormones, chemicals, and pesticides that are negatively associated with cancer. 25 million pounds of antibiotics are fed to livestock a year. Here's an example of hormones. In 1940, it took 4 months to grow a 3-pound chicken. In 1990, it took 6 weeks. On January 1st, 1989, the European Economic Community, EEC, placed a ban on hormone-treated U.S. meat, preventing U.S. meat products from being sold in any European nations. Europeans today still ban American beef because of the hormones. Fluoride in our drinking water has evidence of a link to cancer. Respected medical professionals and scientists are warning of long-term health consequences.
It says drug facts. I know it's a drug. If I were to give it to you, it'd have to be a prescription. That's for swallowing. When it comes to toothpaste, it also says don't swallow. And if you do swallow, contact a poison control center. Well, the amount of fluoride that they're talking about is a pea-sized amount of fluoride. You probably don't see that in advertisements, a pea-sized amount of fluoride. Usually when I see an advertisement, it looks more like a Dairy Queen ice cream cone. That amount is a 1/4 milligram of fluoride. Well, that's the same amount of fluoride as what we find in 8 ounces of water. 1/4 milligram of fluoride, 1/4 milligram of fluoride. Don't swallow. If you do, call the Poison Control Center.
Dr. Ludwig Gross, Chief of Cancer Research, U.S. Veterans Administration, stated the plain fact that fluorine is an insidious poison, harmful, toxic, and cumulative in its effects, even when ingested in minimal amounts, will remain unchanged no matter how many times it will be repeated in print that fluoridation of the water supply is safe. When analyzing the fluoridation controversy, ask yourself if fluoride is completely safe. Why are so many countries rejecting its so-called health benefits? Studies have shown when preparing food in the microwave, plastic wrap has been found to have 10,000 times FDA limits of carcinogens. DEHA is a softening compound added to plastic products to make them more pliable. Studies have shown that DEHA, when present, can migrate into foods at high temperatures. When doing your own research, you will come across different views, but whether the level of danger is unknown, unstudied, or unreported, when it comes to pesticides, hormones, antibiotics, and chemical exposures, would you really want to accumulate these toxins in your body? It's amazing how we can create so many ways to cause cancer, and yet we invest billions of dollars combined with decades of research, and we still cannot create a cure. It is estimated that $14.4 billion is spent each year on cancer research. Still, the most widely used treatments today are chemotherapy and radiation. These treatments have been used to treat cancer since the 1940s. Chances are you or someone you know and love has or had cancer, and if not, let me share some familiar faces with you. And over 1.4 million this year, over 116,000 this month, and over 26,000 this week will be diagnosed with cancer. Who's next? My name is Robert Flanagan. Both my parents have cancer, and I am on a journey to connect, support, and educate those fighting cancer. If you or someone you know has or had cancer, please join me today at www.circlesconnection.com.